Okay, so here's one from Vision Films that we were meant to look at a little while back, but just boy, you know how things go, people. I am talking about a Nashville Wish. Right, this is directed by Demetrius Navarro. It is written by Ty DeMartino. I think that's how you say it, right? The film is produced by Robin Capehart, Chad Marshall, and Mark Popadick. It is executive produced by Frank Thomas Parker, Stephen Emmett Jackson, Naj Bahati, and Shirley Anthony. It is associate produced by Landon Stephen Papadick, and line produced by Alex Levine. So cinematography is handled by Joshua Ousley. Music, we got Kevin Dorsey. The casting was taken care of by Regina Moore and Tay Nelson. What else do we have? Production design. This is Marcus Cooley. Costume design was handled by Sandra Algood Taylor. Okay, so let's get to the cast. Right, we have got Tucker Davis, played by Maxfield Camp. Right, his dad is yeah, his dad Lee is played by Kevin Sizemore. His mum Carol is played by Courtney Hanson, and his grandpa Woods is played by Lee Greenwood. Tucker, he's got his best friend, who is, boy, the listing is kind of crazy. Chewy DePaul, played by Fletcher Olson. Right, then we have got Lisa Masters, right, played by Kaileigh Bullard. Her mother Daisy, played by Kate Orsini, and her dad Franklin, played by Ryan O'Quinn. Right, we got Martin Randall, played by Wayne Payne. Cassie Joe Campbell, played by Alexis Gomez. MC, played by Craig Shoemaker. Hank Grundy, played by T. Graham Brown. Hector, played by Demetrius Navarro. Miss Garrett, played by Erlanda Navarro. We have got who else? Miss Neat, played by Candice Randolph. Betsy Gowers, played by Molly Malady, and Denny Smith, played by Caleb Shaw. So the gist is a talented young country singer dating the most beautiful cheerleader in high school, dreams of nothing but going to Nashville to become a music star. As fate would have it, His music career takes off at the same time as their relationship, and he must choose between his love of music and the girl of his dreams. Boy. I mean, that's not really it, right? He doesn't have to make a choice. There's not a choice. Like that doesn't come up. That's very weird. Like a Nashville Wish is one of those kind of wholesome films, right? There's not really any violence in there. There's no swearing. Not really alcohol and cigarettes and just all of those things. It's very, you've got a dream, you follow the dream, and then it comes true, right? There's obstacles, but they're not crazy and they're overcome. It's one of those films, right? That a parent could put their kid in front of and they don't have to worry, right? They don't have to think, oh, there's going to be some like weird nudity in here and just orgies and drug use, the mainlining coke, right? There's just all of this stuff, just swearing every 5 seconds. Like won't have to worry about any of that, right? They can go away for 90 minutes, come back, and everything is gravy. That's what it is. It's simple, right? So depending on what you want, that's what you have to think of with this, because in trying to be unoffensive and simple, you do lose like the authenticity of a situation, right? It's like with this, you have Tucker like fancying Lisa, and you just think, okay, why isn't Tucker on? Because it's just like, oh, like she's never gonna date someone like me, and it's just like, I mean, you look the same as her boyfriend, just different color hair. You know what I mean? It's just like it, just like what's the reason here? You know? And again, with his friend Chewy, he's just like, oh, guys like us, and it's just like you all look the same, right? There's nothing crazy about anyone. So it's just, those kind of reasons don't make any sense. And then the reason for her, Lisa, dating Denny, right, at the start is just like, wait, what? It's very odd, but nothing is really fleshed out. Right? The relationship between Tucker and Lisa, not fleshed out. We see them together, but do they know each other? Right? We never see anything of substance. Right? So you have this dream of going to Nashville, but then it's like, okay, what's he doing for that? Like he talks about writing songs, but are you recording songs? Are you trying to get some gigs? Are you trying to get like what are you doing? Because everything, that we see him do a little, well, not even a gig, right? Perform a song. But that was due to other people pulling strings. It's not Tucker doing anything. Right. So it's just like you want this thing, but what are you putting into getting it? Right? It's and I say it all the time, but it's like Tucker and Flow, hustle and flow, right? It's just like people want these things handed on a plate, right? So it's just, yeah, it's a bit baffling in that front. We've got like Lisa's parents. I don't know what the fuck was going on with that, right? Because the mum is just like, it's like she's flirting with everyone, that the mum's like overly horny and just trying to get with people, which is really it's an odd thing because the shit she said, like, I can guess your inseam. Oh, yeah. Oh, you should come and get measured up. And it's just like, wait, what is happening here? You know, it was very odd. And then we get a point where it's just like she makes this kind of stand for, you know, let's say female rights. But it's just like, wait, so what's happening? Like, what was everything before this point? Right? It's very peculiar. But the relationships, even those ones, like the relation between, you know, Lisa's parents are just, we have these two people, right? Everything's this separation from like the wealthy and the poor. Right? You're not country if unless you own a plaid shirt. Right? Everything, I'm a country boy, and that's a country thing, and and it's just like, I mean, do you need a plaid shirt to be into country? Do you need to wear a hat to be into country? You know, it becomes very formulaic, right? And you're putting up these weird barriers of entry for people. So it's kind of odd. Like, you didn't really get why Tucker loves country. Like, you hear him say generic shit that everyone says, but you know, when you hear someone that loves music, right, they can break it down in a way that you might not get it, but you see the passion, right? We don't get that from Tucker. Don't get that from Tucker. In a way, this is a musical, right? Though there is a lot of lip syncing going on. You know what I mean? There's a lot of lip syncing, which is very odd, right? I'm not a huge musical fan, but you know, when someone's there pouring a song out, you're like, all right, I can get behind that. So it is a shame that most of it was lip synced, you know what I mean? But yeah, if you like country, you know, there's a good few songs up in the piece. You know, they do simplify the relationships, as I said, and just people breaking up and then jumping into something new for whatever reason. There's not never a reason. There's never a, oh, that's why they like each other. It's just like, oh, that person's here, that person's there. Yeah, why not? It's a it's an odd one. But as I said, right, this type of film, it's, what are you looking for? If you want an unoffensive film, right? You like country, you want it wholesome, then maybe a Nashville Wish is for you. But yeah, there's no complexity in the relationships or the story. So just be aware of that. Okay. I think there's probably a lot of country stars in here, but I don't know any of them. Right? That's not my, you know what I mean? I don't know country like that. So I couldn't tell you, but I have a feeling that there are, right? So yeah, Nashville Wish is now available on all your favorite VODs. Enjoy.